So here's one of Moonshine's eggs. It looks like it gets stuck in her butthole for a little while. But Moonshine looks like she's been drinking some moonshine. Hey everyone, how y'all doing? And there's the puppy Marley on the railroad tracks. So, yeah. My brother keeps reiterating that I'm breaking the law by walking my dog on the railroad tracks. And there's actually a pretty decent path along next to it, but I'd have to hop over and walk that way. But then I'd go by that homeless camp, and he's got a big old pit bull dog there. So she would go after, or that dog would probably go after my little baby Marley. Marley might be able to handle herself though. She's a fairly agile dog. So, today I'm just going to kind of add on to what I said yesterday about, the way, the economically, I don't want to say Russia's vulnerable, but look like a frog. But, with where its settlement is, it's pretty much, Russia's pretty much settled on the European side of Russia, so, and that's where, and so that's kind of the central hub for its business. I want to say west of the Ural Mountains, Vladivostok is probably the most eastern civilized town of Russia. When you start traveling east, I mean, I'm open for correction, but that would be my assumption. I haven't really looked it up, but and then you get on the near the Asian coast, like Mongolia, Kazakhstan, and all that stuff. You get out in that area, and it kind of, as you get to the coast, it kind of becomes a little more industrialized. But with the nature of the way things are out there, they're kind of like California with the rolling blackouts on the Asian side of Russia. So the European side, you could go across the landmass and export from the Asia side of, like toward, into Canada and into Alaska, but you're gonna be crossing, a bunch of ice and snow the majority of the year. It's probably not even near thawed out right now, I mean, we're into March, and I bet you there's only about a month or two where they are thawed out. And then it goes right back. So, I mean, they probably only got about three and a half months of it being unthawed, and then just savage land, So it's not really an opportunity to, and there's no real opportunity to go from Europe over to the through Kazakhstan and stuff onto the Asian coast to export. That's probably a lot more expensive than going through, well, formerly Syria with Assad. He had a business deal with Assad, but the warmongering government intervened with that. So it's commonly referred to deep state cabal. There's all kinds of names for them. This underground government, and they lay their head. So I'm willing to bet if this secret government would have left Syria alone, that maybe not, that Vladimir would have left the Crimean Peninsula alone, and Ukraine alone. Maybe it just depends what the story is going to be coming out, because they're going to still ultimately, with the way Turkey's position, they're going to still be accountable to Turkey. So either way, it doesn't make a difference, right? And so if you mess with Turkey, you're bound to be messing with Russia, is all I'm saying, because Russia needs Turkey, and Turkey needs Russia, right? So, you know, if you're you know, a follower of old Klausy, you know, the World Economic Forum, if that's your buddy, and you want to bump your commission, and you're a high-rolling American politician or Canadian, whatever, you would want to wipe out the competition for a lot, and then in the process earn like some weapon sales for your pocket too, some commission, right? And then, so you'd want to stop Russia, and you would want to slow down energy, so you could get all the energy, right? All the energy commission. You can make all the money, right? So that's why we shouldn't have lobbyists in this country, because I'm sure that has something to do with the chaos that started around the world. I'm sure that payoff's got something to do with how Canada runs its government. But I don't know, man. I guess that's really all I have to say about that. I mean, if you have any questions, man, comment below. I got some other stuff I'm gonna discuss, and it's probably more fun than this.
It begins in California with a little girl raised by two moms. After meeting with an army recruiter, I found it. A way to prove my inner strength.
So, man, it's like 80 degrees here today. I took a little screenshot of the temperature. I mean, it's like shorts weather here. I mean, like I'm sweating right now. I've already walked probably a mile. It takes me a mile to go the reverse way to get on the track, and it takes me about, if I go the other way, about a quarter of a mile. But so anyhow, you know, yeah, I found a little some footage of DJT talking about you know, military might and stuff like that. So
you know what I gave to Russia? You know what I gave? Nothing. I'm not going to tell you anything about what response I do. I don't talk about military response. I don't say I'm going into Mosul in 4 months. We are going to attack Mosul in 4 months. Then 3 months later, we are going to attack Mosul in 1 month. Next week, we are going to attack Mosul. In the meantime, Mosul is very, very difficult. You know why? Because I don't talk about military, and I don't talk about certain other things. So I don't have to tell you. I don't want to be one of these guys that say, yes, here's what we're going to do. I don't have to do that. I don't have to tell you what I'm going to do in North Korea. Wait a minute. I don't have to tell you what I'm going to do in North Korea. And I don't have to tell you what I'm going to do with Iran. You know why? Because they shouldn't know.
This guy that, or this woman, what's her name? Ia Thomas or some, the dude found a little, I guess a cartoon meme or animation meme. You know, it's got another guy's voice dubbed over his when he talks, so it's kind of funny. But here it is.
So many amazing women athletes out here today. It makes me so proud.
Now that I can compete as female, I'm ready to smash the other girls. I'm here to kick some f***ing ass. Yes, I'm gonna roll up the other women here, and I'm gonna smoke them. I am the strongest woman this state has ever
So,
seen.
I don't know if it's just me, though, that Biden does seem under fire, but apparently he's funding some testing of animal testing. I believe it's over in Russia, but I got that. But then the Hunter Biden laptop is coming out, and it's got stuff on it, and then that diary is pretty revealing, and you know, Joe didn't do anything to stop the actions of his son. You know, so it's pretty crazy. But it's so the Senate passed to end the mask mandates on public travel, like on trains and stuff like that, public transit, and like 57-40. So that's a relief. Yeah, and something else is be careful of the new COVID talk. So we're still trying to be convinced that this is a dangerous illness. I don't think anyone believes it.
There's no excuse for anyone being unvaccinated. This continues to be a pandemic of the unvaccinated. So stop looking at COVID as a partisan dividing line. See it for what it is, a god-awful disease. Let's stop seeing each other as enemies and start seeing each other for who we are, fellow Americans.
Why are you the way?
I think that's about it today. I had my new AC installed at my house, and it's freaking ridiculously expensive. But y'all have a good day, man. Thanks for watching, man. Share that other video about the about the Russian stuff. I hope y'all understood that. If not, if you have anything to add, let me know, and I'll mention it in a follow-up video. All right, so that I can research. But a lot of times I really can't afford to like I couldn't afford to research today. I was busy with the AC and studying for the teacher certification. All right, y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below, and share this video. And share the last one. That's some good info. All right, bye.